Hi, guys. Oh my God. New layout. I hope you guys like it. I worked really hard on it. I made it myself. But, anyways, I figured we would pick up off the boogie drama because it has continued. So, I wanted to upload this video before I have to take like a few days off. You'll see me on Sunday for a live stream. You might see this video and another video coming out. We'll see. But oh my God, things have gotten worse in the boogie drama and it's insane. So we left off on this post in our last live stream. But I wanted to go over it again because Boogie is continuing to be inconsistent and he's continuing to double down on his lies. So I figured I would just remind you of what his last statement was. So on, let's see what date this was. This was like a few days ago. On July 15th, 2024, after Lolcowlive, Boogie tweeted out this statement, and it reads, "According to the internet, I have lied about cancer. However, the last few years, I've been treating the symptoms of that cancer, blood tests, medications, and so much more. We still have one test left to do to verify which cancer it is. For now, we've been treating the polycythemia vera, which is the cancer they told me that I have. My brother has seen it in my medical charts. That's a lie. My girlfriend and best friend have been present in the doctor when the doctor spoke of it. We are now doing more tests to confirm polycythemia vera or determine if there is a second cancer present." So he is saying that he might have another cancer, an additional cancer on top of the supposed polycythemia vera that he hasn't been confirmed or diagnosed with. So Boogie is saying, I haven't been diagnosed with polycythemia vera. I'm getting treated for it regardless. And there might be a secondary cancer in that statement. That's insane. We are then it continues. We are starting with the colonoscopy to see if there is cancer present there, as I've shown signs that prostate cancer is present. I was panicked when my doctor told me I had cancer 2 years ago, and when I was in a vulnerable state, I shared that long before I should have. It was stupid thing to do. I should have never jumped the gun like that. I never have done a GoFundMe. I never have asked my audience for money to treat this cancer. That's clearly a lie because he asked for the GoFundMe. I never have and never will. In fact, in my years as a YouTuber, I donated and helped raise tens of thousands of dollars to St. Jude's Cancer Research Hospital to help people suffering with cancer. Do not believe that. My father died of cancer. My best friend from childhood died of cancer. Let's remember that. Let's put a pin on that because nowadays he's saying it's a girlfriend from childhood. So which one is it? Best friend or girlfriend, Boogie? My friend John Total Biscuit died of cancer. Cancer is something I would not lie about, but I should have waited for the final test to be done, and not just repeat what my doctor had to say that day. I am sorry that I ever spoke of it, and moving forward, no matter what happens, I will not speak of it publicly. I consider this a closed matter and now will make sure it remains a private battle, that it is shared with only my closest loved ones. I'm sorry for those hurt or offended by either the rumors that have floated around or by my actions when I spoke too early about my cancer. So this guy still believes that he has cancer. of all the mistakes and fuck ups I have ever made in this life, this is the one that will haunt me to the bitter end, as it should. I'm genuinely sorry. So then, after this post is made, Boogie goes on to Lolcowlive today because Keemstar is going to announce whether Boogie is fired or not from Lolcowlive. So let's get started and see what happens.
The people that want him gone really want him gone. They have loved ones that died of cancer and they're like really mad. So I feel like they're a little bit more vocal.
I'm one of the people that want him gone. I don't know. I've just going through stuff with boyfriend. It's really taken a personal toll on me. His boyfriend was diagnosed with the same disorder as Boogie has, only Boogie's being way more dramatic about it. And my grandmother died of lung cancer, but that was when I was a kid. But yeah, I want him gone. I want Boogie fired from Lolcal. I don't think he deserves any kind of income from the internet whatsoever, especially after lying about cancer.
But we'll see. We'll do a vote and we will see. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here on Discord. I got to get out of all this. Bear with me. Let's see.
Okay, so I'm going to fast forward because eventually Boogie answers.
We're calling him. And he's picked up right away. Yeah. Bear with me 2 seconds while I switch screens here. Okay. Boogie!
Hi, Keem. How are you?
It's Judgment Day.
Yeah, I've done a lot of soul searching since the last episode. We've been making.
No, you haven't. What soul searching have you really had done since you were caught lying? You've since then, since you've been caught lying, Boogie, you have doubled down on your lies. You still try and say that you have cancer. So what soul searching have you had? Oh, the background in your house has changed. Oh my God. Yeah. That's totally a revelation. You're totally a new person, Boogie. You're not a piece of shit person anymore. Yeah, I totally believe you. Not.
Some changes here on the house, and I've been trying to think of different ways that I could show everybody how fucking sorry I am.
You're not sorry. Just don't say sorry. You can't even say sorry with a straight face. You have to not look at the camera when you're sorry. You have to add a swear word when you're sorry. So you're not sorry. Let's just face the reality. Boogie is not sorry. Boogie doesn't care. Boogie is a narcissist.
Because this is not okay. Like I said last time, my dad died of lung cancer, my best friend.
That did not stop you from lying about having cancer.
My childhood girlfriend, she died of breast cancer that turned into brain cancer.
Oh, so your childhood girlfriend now. I thought it was your friend.
It's not something to jump the gun with, which is what I did, and it was a very stupid thing for me to do.
Well, let's slow down. Why does your set look completely different? What's that about?
Well, I mailed you a little something, and the room just didn't look right. And to be honest with you, all this Boogie 2 Night at 8 shit, I just couldn't look at it. So I took everything down. Once we took the first thing down, the rest of it went, and we put it in storage because I just want to see it, man.
Chat, can you hear him? Your mic.
So he took down the Boogie 2988 stuff. It's like, dude, you are Boogie. Like, there's no persona. You're not going to be able to split from the reputation that you've built for yourself the last few years. You're a fucking Lolcal because you're a piece of shit human being. Do you think getting rid of the Boogie 29888 stuff is going to fix you. It's not. It really isn't. You know what should you know what you should do to fix yourself? Go to therapy. Go seek mental help because yikes. Changing your background and getting rid of stuff doesn't do shit for you.
It's a little low for me. I don't know.
It's a front and I don't believe you.
Chad, is he good?
Sorry, I'm not talking like my normal entertainment self, so I'm probably
okay.
a little quieter than usual. Apologize. Try to talk.
I think what's
This is just a play. This is just him being fake. You think he's actually being genuine? That's not genuine. Anybody can put a nice shirt on and fucking lie to the camera. Jesus, this is like a joke.
what's most important is because you've told this story so many fucking times. I think what's most important is I shut up, right? I sit here dead silent and act like this is the YouTube video 2 years ago. And this time, the facts, the truth. I think the audience deserves to know, you know, kind of like
He's not going to give us the truth. He's going to continue to lie.
what was really happening 2 years ago. What should that YouTube video look like?
I'll make it as short and sweet as I can.
He has to make it short and sweet because he knows if he continues to embellish the stuff that he does or his story, he's going to get caught in more lies. So he has to keep it short and sweet because he can't keep up with the lies that he says.
Several doctors. We took my blood test. We found elevated red blood cell counts, and then
Because you have high blood pressure, because you're fucking fat.
we looked for other markers. We found those markers. They determined that it was certainly polycythemia, potentially polycythemia vera, and they were going to treat me as if it was polycythemia vera. And that's what we've done for the last 2 years.
There is no difference in treatment between polycythemia vera and polycythemia or secondary polycythemia. You both, because you have elevated blood pressure or blood test and it's naturally high, you donate blood or you take baby aspirin. Boyfriend is doing the same kind of treatment. He donates blood every few months and then goes and takes baby aspirin every single day. There's literally no difference between the two treatments.
The plan to always,
And you also get treated like you fix your sleep apnea as well. You try and do things to lower your blood pressure.
eventually get this bone marrow test. But again, I never wanted to get it done.
He lied the other day and said that he did want to get it done. He'll further lie in this live stream and say that he wants to get it done with going against his doctor's advice because his doctor said that or supposedly, according to Boogie, his doctor has said, well, are you sure you want to get the bone marrow testing? And Boogie insisted on it, according to Boogie. But right now he's saying he didn't want to get the bone marrow test.
Because it's stupid. It's painful. My friend Marie, I was talking to her about it last night. She said she had it done. She literally asked me not to ever get it done. She's fighting cancer herself. And she says it's not worth it.
This is not a riff of manipulation. You're being real.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because the added thing, because
Marie's
this
probably in the chat right now, you know.
when you manipulate or you lie, I notice it's like, yeah, my friend told me this, and it's the added stuff. Okay.
I'll send you a screenshot of that right now if you'd like to see it.
To be clear for the audience, what Boogie just said is that his video 2 years ago should have said, I have this disease. It may be the non-cancer type or the cancer type, but they're treating me for the cancer type. That's what the video should have been.
That's what the video exactly should have been.
But instead, you said in the video that you have a rare form of cancer. You're such a fucking idiot. You're so stupid, Boogie. You are so dumb.
There we go.
I was at the time at the understanding that it was most likely the case.
You're lying. You're lying. He can't even admit that he's wrong. He can't even admit that he's wrong. Not even for like a second. And it's just like, dude, stop. Just cut it out, bro. Admit that you made a mistake. Can you admit that you're wrong for like 1 second?
And as time went on, I became aware that it might not be. And now we are at a point where he's concerned about what's causing the markers. So we have a colonoscopy planned. And we probably, if we don't find anything there, we're going to move on to the bone marrow thing unless there's something else that he wants to do. And we're just going to keep trying to bullseye whatever is going wrong. But I mean,
But you could still have the disease that's not cancer, right?
Yes, I certainly have at least that. That is a symptom. Polycythemia secondary is basically a symptom.
It's not a symptom. This is fucking bullshit. It's a disorder. It's literally a disorder. It's not a symptom.
And something has to be causing it. The things that can cause it are things like lack of oxygen or being extremely dehydrated when
That's
they take
not
the blood
that's
test.
not how I
You constantly drink Mountain Dew. Maybe you were dehydrated when you took the blood tests.
understand it.
understand.
I understand it that one is cancer and one isn't cancer. What you just said is if you have the one that's not cancer, it means you have cancer somewhere else.
Well, polycythemia secondary is a symptom, right?
It's not a symptom. God, he's so dumb. It's not a symptom. It's another version of the disorder.
Polycythemia
Jesus.
vera is a diagnosis.
No, it's not. Oh my God. He's still like doubling down. He still says that polycythemia vera is the diagnosis. No, it's not. Secondary polycythemia is the diagnosis. This guy can't face reality for like 1 second.
Cancer. And so at the very least, I have the symptom of polycythemia and something.
Dude, this guy is so dumb. He's so dumb. I'm going to be looping, but literally, polycythemia, secondary polycythemia is another version of the disorder. It is you're either diagnosed with secondary polycythemia or polycythemia vera. It's not a symptom of polycythemia vera.
Is causing it, and it is possible that it is the cancer.
And it is possible that you don't have cancer.
Right. It could be something else. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Maybe my CPAP machine is not working. Hasn't been working for the last 2 years. That we've tried to roll all of that out. That's why we did the sleep study that you see in the documentary. Turns out I'm sleeping fine. Could be.
Do you understand the gravity of how bad this is?
Yes, absolutely. And I'm willing to bend over backwards. I don't, fuck the show. You kick me off of it. You have
No, you're not. You're not willing to bend over backwards. You're just willing to virtue signal to try and save face.
to. Obviously, I'm willing to bend over backwards to show everybody how fucked up this was. In fact, right now, and I have it queued up, ready to go, regardless of whether or not you kick me off of the show, I'm donating $1,000 basically to St. Jude's. I'm pulling that trigger right now.
Oh, I thought you donated tens and thousands of dollars or raised tens and thousands of dollars. I thought you already raised money. Why do you need to donate $1,000 even more?
As we speak, and I'll send you a receipt momentarily.
Here's another thing I made Boogie do is I made him mail me the play button. All right. So his 1 million sub play button is being sent to my house. And I don't know exactly the plan, but the initial thought in my head is that we'd auction it off. Whatever money we get for it
I'm going to try and get that play button.
goes to some type of cancer research. Because like...
Well, I would like to ask that it's St. Jude's. And the reason I'd like to ask that it's St. Jude's is because they do two things that are very important. And I've raised money for St. Jude's many times before.
That's a lie. I don't believe you.
What they do there is they treat children with cancer for entirely free. So if you have cancer and you appeal to St. Jude's, they will most likely treat your child's cancer for free. They'll also board the family so that they can be near the child. It's out of Memphis, Tennessee. It's a wonderful charity.
Oh, now he's looking at the camera.
It's also a research hospital. So what they do is they try to beat cancer. They are the people looking for the cure for all different types of cancer. So when you give money to St. Jude's, you're doing two things. Number one, you're saving a child's life. And number two, you are helping beat cancer. So I'd like to request that.
People are really, really mad about the 1K. How do you justify the 1K?
Because that's what I have left. I don't know what else I should give. I can't give away money.
But you told Coffee that you had no money left, and now there's $1,000.
Well, I got paid by you.
Because he has money. He's sitting on money, guys. He's lying about it.
And no, I showed him receipts for $3,000. There was $2,000 left, but now I spent more of that.
Okay, so now that we're on this honesty tour,
Yeah.
It's not even an honesty tour. He's continuing to lie.
And I'm gonna drop this on the Lolcow Twitter right now.
all right,
Just so you see it.
in the DMs.
Yeah, in the group chat.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out what other ways to bend over backwards. If there's things I can sell, I'd like to maybe consider. I considered
Sell your magic cards for like $5.
live streaming. You know, for the next month, every live stream I do, and try to do 3 a week, and just raise money for St. Jude's. But I don't think people would trust me enough to give.
So Boogie's name is Steven. I don't believe it.
And I don't blame them.
No,
So-
you shouldn't be asking the public for money for anything, even for
Exactly.
charity. That's why I told you to mail me the play button.
Exactly.
Do you
if
understand how
that-
conflicted I am? Did you were obviously watching the stream. I told you to
heard
watch
all
the
of
stream.
it.
I'm pretty fucking conflicted. Because
understand.
and that's why I was able to figure it out right away. Because I know you. I know you. You get into the fucking mental illness panic mode, and you do and say anything you possibly fucking can.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But I don't understand the recording the video, editing the video, and uploading the video. I don't there's a
Because he wants attention. That's why. That's why he recorded it, edited it, and uploaded it.
lot of steps in
He doesn't actually believe he has cancer.
between your panic
Unless he gaslit himself into thinking he actually has cancer.
and your mental illness till
Well,
that
I'll tell you, it's about 2 hours between, like, I finished that doctor's appointment and it was on the phone, and I sat and thought about it for a little while, and I researched the disease, and I thought this is something I could talk about. And if I'm being genuine, sure, part of it was talking about the disease and talking about my life as I always have, but part of it is the thing that I've done even on the show. I've tried to stop doing it, but it's sympathy farming. It's something you've called me out on a million fucking times, and I felt really shitty about myself. I had no one to talk to it about, and I decided to go to the internet with it instead.
a lot
which
of
I-
people
Dude is so pathetic. Like, absolutely pathetic. You're a grown man. I don't know. Maybe I'm being like jaded about this, or maybe I'm being a little bit too insensitive, but I was raised in an Italian family, and none of my uncles, not even my father, acted like this. Like the sympathy farming, a man doesn't do that.
a lot of
Sorry, guys, I have the hiccups.
people are calling out your brother. Can you explain what happened with your brother? Because he was defending you, saying you had it.
Because he's seen the paperwork and he
He hasn't seen.
knows they're treating it, and he knows that like he said, the codes are in there because they've said the reason they are treating this to the insurance company is because I possibly have polycythemia vera. So it's in there.
But what about okay, so you're telling your brother you have cancer, you're telling the internet you have cancer, you're telling your girlfriend you have cancer, you're telling everyone that you have cancer, but it may not be. How do you justify that?
Because I mean, there is no justification. I can tell you what I was thinking at the time. There is no justification.
It's like
What I was
Yeah, there absolutely isn't. That's the one time you're honest. So what's your excuse? If there's no justification and you say there's no excuse, then why are you sitting here continuing to do the bullshit that you do?
it's
what
like
I was thinking.
I
What I was
swear to
thinking.
God, guys, I gotta tell me. I tweeted this, all right, because this is a real thing that happened yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. I'm on the phone with Boogie, and we're talking about future test. And at one point, Boogie says, and I swear to God, this happened. He goes, "I can't believe I'm praying I might have cancer."
Yeah.
It's absolutely disgusting.
What the why do you want to be a fucking victim so bad? Like, that is so fucking insane. The fucking that came out of your mouth.
Because when we get these tests done, I deserve to have it up my ass. I deserve to have it in my fucking brain. I deserve to have.
Oh, boo-hoo. Look at you, a fucking martyr. Oh my God. Yeah. That is so dumb. What is this masochistic bullshit? I deserve to have cancer because I lied about having cancer. Fuck off.
Fucking cancer the way
I hate you. I hate you, Boogie. I legitimately hate you. But I would never wish that you actually have cancer because unlike you, I'm different. I'm different than you. I'm better than you. I wish you don't get cancer.
my dad did, the way Danny did, the way my friend Marie, like everybody that's ever died of cancer, lost a loved one of cancer, I fucking deserve cancer. And yeah, I fucked up here. I should not have jumped the gun. And in my mind, treating me for this cancer, knowing that it's possibly, if not most likely there, is the same as it testing positive. And that's what my
No, that's not. That's not the same as testing positive. That's literally not.
I have an appointment with my doctor on August 16th, and we're going to talk about it then. But I presume, because they've said so many times, like, you most likely have this cancer. You most likely have this cancer.
No doctor would ever say you most likely have this cancer.
We have 11.
They would say that as soon as they get the diagnosis.
7,000 people here, and we're about to do a vote, and I need everyone that's here to vote. We're going to do a vote based on whether or not Boogie should be fired from Lolcowlive, because I am, honest to God, not for entertainment, not for the stream. I am very, very, very conflicted. All right. I've lost loved ones that have died to cancer. I've lost friends. My friends have lost friends. My family members have lost family members. You in the audience know somebody that died of cancer. This is not something to play with.
It's not something to play with. Like the fact that Keemstar knows this. Keem knows this, but Boogie doesn't. And Boogie's like twice his age. How does Keem know this and you don't, Boogie?
cannot even think of a YouTuber that is known by millions of people and is as famous as you are. You may pull little views on YouTube. You might not be relevant, but you are fucking famous. You're known by millions and millions of people. I can't think of anyone with this type of, I don't know what the term is, notoriety or whatever, that has faked cancer. And I wish it was just that. Let me finish. I wish it was just that tagline, because then my decision would be easy. I'd be like, you're fucking gone.
Yep.
But we're dealing with someone who may have cancer, who wants to be a victim so bad.
He doesn't have it. He has polycythemia or secondary polycythemia. Cut it out.
Who went into this panic state. I know how you did this. And you instantly ran to the internet and said, oh my God, I fucking got this.
So I do want to add that when I launched that video, I turned monetization off, and it's always been off. Like Muta pointed out, I did earn $120, but you can't turn off people who use YouTube Premium. So I still got $120. But that's atypical of a video that gets 100,000 views, right? 100,000 views normally would get you $1,000 for a lot of people. And obviously I didn't get that.
No, guys, we're about to go ahead.
Secondly, I raised money with that video. There was a fundraiser with that video.
There literally was not. There wasn't. People were like looking up the video. They're looking up the video on YouTube, and we watched it the other day on uh, actually yesterday on a live, and there was no, or not yesterday, but I watched it the other day in my earlier video about Boogie, and there was no fundraiser linked to it. Boogie's lying right here.
and it raised money. Thirdly, I've never asked for money. People offered.
You literally did. 6 days ago, you were considering making a GoFundMe.
And I said no.
No, you definitely financially benefited from cancer throughout your career. You don't say that you didn't, because you used it to get out of the CoffeeZilla thing. Even you saying that in a YouTube video means that someone felt bad and bought a T-shirt. Like you can't say that you didn't financially benefit from saying.
I mean, I'll give you full credit. I'm just saying that I had the wherewithal to know that I was never going to ask directly, and not put a charity bullshit fundraiser, pay for Boogie's cancer bullshit. I never wanted that. But you're right.
The shittiest thing about all this is you might actually have fucking cancer.
I know.
That's the shittiest thing about this. This is the dumbest fucking crime. This is the dumbest YouTuber crime I've ever heard of.
He's horrible at lying. Just as like he's just bad at lying.
Yeah, it's a really fun position to find myself in, that I am going to go down in history as having faked cancer and then still might die of cancer.
You're not dying. Cut it out. You're going to die because you're obese. Cut that out. Stop. Oh my God. Like, this is where he's just like, the last few days, he's been saying, oh, I'm dying of cancer. I'm dying of cancer. It's okay for me to scam my audience because I'm dying of cancer. You're not dying of cancer. Cut it out.
So
if you have what you thought you had, you don't die. You live a normal life. So.
Well, again, if you look into it, it increases your chance for stroke or heart attack dramatically. And that's why we've been so serious about it, and why I'm throwing so much money at it, because my doctors have told me that this is life and death now.
Really, Boogie? And if this was life and death, then you'd lose weight and you would have gotten shape.
And no, he hasn't lost any weight. He's on Ozempic, but still deciding to like eat shit food and drink Mountain Dew. Not only that, but diet Mountain Dew on top of it.
If it was,
I'm down 24 pounds in 6 months.
And that doesn't fucking matter, because 2 years ago you found this.
Down 24 pounds in 6 months. That doesn't mean shit. Somebody that is at Boogie's weight can lose 24 pounds real quick. Somebody that fat can lose 24 pounds real quick. 24 pounds in 6 months. That's pathetic.
This out, and you gained weight in that time. So
okay, so what we're about to get to is Boogie getting fired by Keem.
Boy, that anxiety, boy, you can tell, can't you? It's going off, but let me see if I can find it.
Nobody cares about your anxiety.
I think I've made my decision. No, I like really have now. Like, let me get the decision out, and then you read the super chats.
Okay.
Boogie, I think you understand how severe this is, right? But it's a very complex thing.
Of course.
It's not complex. It's literally not complex, Keem. It's not complex. He's either there or not there. He either lied about cancer or didn't lie about cancer. He should have taken the road where you don't lie about cancer. But unfortunately, he took that road.
You're fired. You have to be fired. You are fired. You are fired. You have to be kicked off this fucking show. This is crazy. This is so fucking bad. And I have sympathy for you. I actually do. And I know a lot of people don't. They want you dead. But I do, because I understand how complex this is. I truly do. But this is so fucking bad. I don't even have other words than just bad, 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 bad. And I know that you're not evil.
I mean, what? I think he's totally evil. Evil people lie about cancer, but whatever. That's just my opinion. If Keem doesn't think he's evil, then Keem doesn't think he's evil. If Boogie were in like a corporate job, he would be fired from his corporate job. Nobody in like the company that I've worked for has ever lied about having cancer.
I know you're just fucking. I don't even have a better word for this. You're retarded. You're retarded. Like
that's the word. That's the word I use. So
you have to be fucking fired. But I also think because this is so fucking like, this is so fucking. There's so much gray here. This is not a black and white situation.
I see different. I think it's black and white, but I can see where Keemstar's coming from.
I mean, shit. He may still have fucking cancer.
I don't think he has cancer.
I mean, this is not black and white. It's not like you fucking ran and did like a fucking I got cancer scam and ran a GoFundMe when you never had it. Like it's not like you did something like that. We're not talking about fucking evil, all right?
Right.
We're talking about a retard. So I feel like even though you're fired and you're going to be gone for a while,
he's not going to be gone. Boogie has like, no, Boogie's not. Boogie's incapable of being gone from the internet for like 2 seconds. He'll be gone for like a week and then he'll come back.
You should have some type of pathway back. You should have to go through fucking hell, to be honest. Yeah. The play button, we'll sell that. We'll get it to charity. Reading these super chats is one. Here's another thing. This should be one of the punishments if you ever want to come back on this fucking show again. Not a fucking single drop of fucking Mountain Dew or Diet Mountain Dew should ever touch your fucking lips again. It should never touch your lips again.
That's already a choice I already made.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that's a lie.
Right. Okay, see this.
I guarantee you that fucker has a fridge full of Diet Mountain Dew.
This is what I don't
look at what I'm drinking tonight. I brought in 2 waters so that I would look. I'm doing it. That's something I've already done.
Why do you need to drink water in 2 different cups? Like, Jesus.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I feel like if anyone on the internet ever catches you with a fucking another Mountain Dew, like you're not getting back. You're not getting back. Because that is so like that alone is so fucking dumb that you may have fucking cancer and you're drinking that instead of water. And you're trying to lose weight with the health scares of. So that's.
Yeah, drinking Diet Mountain Dew is not going to help you lose weight. I don't care how many calories is in the can. It's like the ingredients that's horrible for you. It's the sodium. It's the amount of sugar. Okay? It's not just the calorie. It's also the ingredients. Aspartame. That's a sweetener.
Those are just a few things I can think of my top of hell. The whole crawling on the floor for fucking Keemstar, like think of that times like a million. Like you should have to go through absolute hell to have any path back to this fucking show.
I mean, I'll crawl right now.
No. Oh God, please don't.
And that's with me fired.
I don't want to see that. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's just silly. That's just no.
I mean, at the end of the day, I took my most prized possession and I sent it to you. It's the only thing I ever wanted to be fucking buried with. And we're giving it up for charity.
Because you lied about cancer. Like, I don't feel bad that you're not going to be buried with your YouTube play button. Maybe next time, don't lie.
And I hope that's a start. I hope that's a start. But I know it's certainly not it. And there will be more.
Guys, if you guys have thoughts on like a potential Boogie redemption back to the show, let me know in the chat or whatever. Let me know on Twitter, wherever you want to let me know.
There's no redemption arc. There's no redemption arc. The only way Boogie can redeem himself is if he shows what he's actually diagnosed with.
But like, everyone can do better. Everyone can like fucking fix almost everything.
There's no fixing Boogie. If you're lying about cancer, you're no, you're not even at rock bottom. You're below rock bottom, and there's no fixing you.
Fuck, I can't even talk. I'm so fucking pissed and so fucking conflicted. Like, you shouldn't. The chat's right. I see a bunch of people saying, so he's not really fired. He shouldn't even have a path back. He shouldn't. It's so bad. But I'm just so fucking conflicted. I don't know, Boogie. I don't know, Boogie. Well, this is something that we're gonna have to think about. I'm gonna have to talk with Tommy, Wings. Our audience is gonna have to give us like a bunch of suggestions. Like, we would have to see a way better fucking human in order for that path to come back actually fucking happen.
There's no changing Boogie. He is the way that he is. I don't care if he no longer goes by Boogie anymore and he goes by his real name. No, there's no changing him. This is who he really is.
I agree. And this is something me and Desi have talked about quite a bit.
Oh, your enabling girlfriend? Oh, great. Yeah. She totally gives wonderful advice.
And we're going to be making some changes.
One thing that really bothered me with PKA is that they never gave Wings a chance to come back. Now, granted, Wings didn't fake cancer, but still, like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess read the super chats where everyone's fucking talking shit.
I will point out again, I will go down in history as having faked cancer.
Yeah.
But I still very likely have that cancer, and me and
No, you don't. You're still lying.
my doctors are looking for it. And so for those who are wishing it on me, and I'm one of those people.
I'm not wishing it on you.
With the
Although I hate you, Boogie, I would not wish cancer on you.
Colonoscopy, maybe we'll get some good news. Don't count.
Oh yeah, so getting a cancer diagnosis is now good news, guys. Yikes.
Me out yet. Because there's still very much a real chance.
You're literally right now, and this is so insane. But you're like hoping that you have cancer, just like when you told me on the phone. You are. That's like, what is fucking wrong with you? No, you hope.
I fucking deserve it.
No, I don't understand this masochistic bullshit kind of stuff. I don't know. Just because you lied about it, I'm not going to let you get away with shit like that, where it's like, oh yeah, I lied about it, so therefore I deserve cancer. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
You hope that you don't have cancer, Boogie. You hope that you don't have it. That's what you hope for.
You're supposed to hope for it.
This has been I'm not suicide baiting or anything like that. I'm no longer suicidal, and I never will be again in this life, I don't think. But
oh yeah, we'll get to that again.
It's been
we'll get to that in a second, guys.
Very hard to live with this.
You know why we'll get to that in a second? We'll get to that in a second because at the end of this live stream, Boogie suicide baits.
And as it should be.
So he doesn't even mean what he says in this live stream.
Somebody said.
Okay, so while reading super chats, Boogie says something that's very telling right here.
She has been in the room when I've discussed this with my doctor.
He's talking about his girlfriend being in the room when they're talking about polycythemia.
Many, many times she goes to my doctor's appointments with me. I could show them, but I won't. Yes, he's lying. Now it's even not on the portal. Yeah, we admitted that. I was surprised when it wasn't on the portal.
So he's saying, I was surprised it wasn't on the portal, meaning polycythemia vera wasn't on the portal.
Polycythemia secondary is not even on the portal.
So secondary polycythemia, Boogie is now saying wasn't even on the portal. So I don't even think he was diagnosed with polycythemia or secondary polycythemia. I think he was told about the disease, but now if he's saying that wasn't even listed, then it makes me doubt that he even has the secondary polycythemia. I think he's all right, guys. So it gets to the point where Destiny gets added. Let's see what the interaction with Destiny is. Yeah. I know it gets a little bit heated with Destiny. But so far, what has happened in the live stream is that um, Boogie is now saying, "Oh, my back pain wasn't even listed in the portal anymore. Polycythemia vera wasn't listed in the portal by my doctor, and polycythemia, secondary polycythemia, wasn't listed in the portal." And it's like, that further convinces me that Boogie doesn't have possibly doesn't even have secondary polycythemia because it's not even listed in the portal. I don't even know a doctor that wouldn't even update the portal or neglect it or any kind of thing. So I'm starting to doubt whether he even has secondary polycythemia.
I am buying an animal cancer puzzle from Medicare right now.
Oh, hello, hello.
Hey, how you doing? I heard you're having a fun week.
I always have fun weeks.
Good. Say what you got to say to me, and then I got maybe a few things I would like to say to you.
Sure. What is the theme for this episode? What are we talking about, Keemstar?
Well, Boogie has finally admitted that he has no confirmation that he has cancer. The theme of this episode is, will Boogie get fired from the show? We decided he has to get fired. I mean, this is like pretty fucked up.
So on top of it, since getting fired from the show, Tommy C has put out a statement saying that he wasn't behind the decision in firing Boogie and that he doesn't think Boogie should be fired. I absolutely think he should be.
We're trying to think of ways that he can earn his will back and punishments. He's giving the play button to me. It's already being mailed to my house. We're going to put out for auction. That money will go to charity. He bought a Medicare hat. Medicare actually has cancer.
No, I'm getting the puzzle. I'm getting the puzzle.
He's
It's
not
more
a.
expensive.
Well, get the hat because we need to see you with that hat for sure.
Oh, okay.
I like how like Keemstar just tells him what to do and Boogie just takes it up the ass because he's so fucking desperate.
Okay.
And then
Dude is so pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
also, what else did we talk about? Mountain Dew.
Which is funny because like he wants to sit here and be like, "Oh, Destiny is a cuck. Boogie, you're the same. You literally do everything Keemstar tells you to do."
You're never allowed. He's never allowed to drink Mountain Dew again because that is so fucking unhealthy. And one of the main risks of this disease is that he could have a stroke or heart attack. And he kept saying that and using that for manipulation. But here you are not doing anything about your weight.
And drinking Mountain Dew.
You're drinking Mountain Dew. So that was another thing.
Well, again, I only drink diet, and it's doctor approved. It's 0.
Diet doesn't mean anything. 0 calorie doesn't mean shit. There's still artificial sweeteners in Diet Mountain Dew.
calories, but
The artificial sweeteners are probably worse. Probably worse for your weight.
it does have things that could.
And then not only that, Boogie has said that he's lost 24 pounds in 6 months. It is so easy for somebody that weighs 400 pounds to lose 24 pounds very quickly. Very quickly. So to sit there and say, I lost 24 pounds in 6 months, that's not an accomplishment. Cut that out.
Lead like carcinogens and stuff in it, so that's why we've cut it out.
And he did donate $1,000.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
St.
Just to be
Jude.
clear, just to be clear, that was a lie. Whatever just said. No doctor is telling you don't drink Mountain Dew diet because it has carcinogens in it.
No.
Are you talking about like aspartame or whatever? Or
I didn't say that. My doctor has approved diet soda. He says it's fine. But because I've read research that says aspartame and all this other stuff, I don't want to complicate it further.
Boogie, you just barely stopped drinking Diet Mountain Dew as of yesterday. This entire time you've been okay with drinking Diet Mountain Dew. So, no, I don't believe you that you actually care for your health.
don't even need to be taking caffeine in, which is the whole reason I drank diet soda was to have caffeine through the day. Why the fuck do I need caffeine? What the fuck am I doing in the day?
Yeah, what are you doing besides like yapping your fucking mouth and lying your ass off about cancer? What are you doing?
I don't
Okay.
need that shit in my body. It's a very stupid thing to put in it.
Destiny, did you think that when you came in and confronted Boogie about this, that it would turn out this way?
I have no idea. It was just surprising to me that like it was pretty easy to see what was happening, and I feel like Boogie is like one of the most dedicated hater bases on the internet, so I didn't know how anybody hadn't called him out for it. And I think the issue is that it was pretty crazy when my kid's mom, I think she was 23 or 24 when she got diagnosed with stage 4. I think it's either Hodgkin's or non-Hodgkin's leukemia. And so there was like a whole ordeal of like supporting her through that. We had to like break up in order to like qualify her for Medicaid, in order for her to afford the medications. I was trying to buy them initially. And I don't remember what the treatment was. They're like 2 pills that I bought. They're like $1,000 a pill. I was like, we can't do this. I can't afford this shit. No way. So we had to break up so that she could qualify for like state assistance for medical shit because I was a streamer, so I didn't have like healthcare. And yeah, it was that comment. It truly was. The comment at the end of that CoffeeZilla video was like, it's cancer. It always kills you. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Why would a person with cancer say that? There's so many people that are fighting against cancer, that are fighting against cancer, like every day in the United States and the world.
It's so true, Destiny.
Such an unhinged, crazy thing to say. And that's what triggered me enough to start digging. Like, oh, okay, because he doesn't have cancer, which makes sense. But
so the crypto scam was your downfall.
Yep.
Not even, actually. It was just the comment at the end about the cancer. That's the thing that triggered the fuck out of me and made me start digging. That was the only thing that triggered me.
Well, I will be honest. My dad died of cancer. My best friend died of cancer. My aunt died of cancer.
Nobody cares. Literally, nobody cares. That doesn't negate the fact that you lied about cancer, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry. The people in your personal life died of cancer. So sorry, Boogie. I feel bad for you. Those people are rolling in their graves. You still lied about cancer.
And Total Biscuit, who I was close with and did a show many times and played games with him, he died of cancer. And so in my experiences, cancer eventually comes back, and cancer eventually gets you. And you should still fight it.
Wait, what do you mean by comes back? What are we talking about?
Most people that go into remission eventually have reoccurrence. That's what happened to my friend Danny. She had breast cancer. They did
it super depends on the type of cancer, the age of the person, and the type of treatment you seek.
Right.
And even if it could come back, that was just never an attitude that you would want to give somebody that's fighting cancer. That's just a horrible thing to say. And
So true.
that whole attitude to have. Like
We concluded that Boogie literally wants cancer. Like he likes to be a victim, like online.
No,
he literally wants it.
I think I deserve it at this point.
Well, I still can't get over like that masochistic bullshit that he's doing. I deserve to have cancer. It's like, fuck off, dude. You're not going to get off that easy. You only want to have cancer, so it's not that hard for you.
I genuinely do. And
It's so insane.
yeah, if it turns out that I have it, we are doing the colonoscopy still, and then we might end up doing the bone marrow test again. And it
So here's another lie where he says, we might do the bone marrow test again. You never did the bone marrow test. What are you talking about?
wait, what is the bone marrow test for?
to verify the polycythemia vera that I'm being treated for the last 2 years.
Destiny, or excuse me.
Wait,
Boogie.
hold on. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
wait. Did your doctor tell you that you had to do that?
He suggested it, yes. He also said that it was unnecessary.
He's lying. Here he is. He's lying again. He didn't suggest it. Boogie, as of yesterday, said that his doctor didn't suggest it, but that he wanted to take it.
Because it's invasive. And since we're going to treat the polycythemia vera anyway, it's pointless. We're going to treat you as if you have it. And that's what we've done for the last 2 years. That's why we did the sleep study. That's why we've done everything we could to bring the red blood cell count down, because he's afraid that I have polycythemia vera.
When you kept saying increased like hormone or something over and over again. What were you talking about?
I think it's, somebody mentioned it last time. I think it's the JAK2. There's JAK2 markers in my blood, which I guess is important for determining this. I don't know if it's high. I don't know if it's low. I don't know.
So he, as of last stream, he said that it was high, and now he's switching to I don't know.
I don't know anything about it.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, just as quick, because I'm here, so I don't know what you want me to say or what I'm necessarily here for. Keemstar. So everything you just said was a lie. Okay. The doctor is not doing a biopsy to confirm. Okay, that's not true. Okay, you can make
No.
a positive diagnosis of polycythemia vera if you have the JAK2 genetic marker. It's not a hormone; it's a genetic marker. But when you said that you had an elevation of a hormone, I don't think you were lying about that. I think you were being truthful. But what you didn't realize is the hormone that you were referring to is called erythropoietin, I think, or erythropoietin. But that hormone that's elevated is elevated because that's the hormone that's being produced that's telling your bone marrow to create more red blood cells because it's secondary polycythemia. You don't have JAK2. That wouldn't be a hormone.
It's so true what Destiny is saying. Destiny is like 100% right on this.
It wouldn't be a marker. It would be a gene test that you would do. You would know because you would pay specifically for genetic testing, and he would specifically test that gene. If you have that JAK2 marker plus an elevation in red blood cells, and you don't have an increased presence of that hormone in your blood, that would be enough to diagnose. You would never do a biopsy. You don't need to biopsy that.
Okay.
So wait.
I'm just telling you my understanding of it. I don't agree with anything Destiny just said, but I don't think that's important at this point. So,
well, hold on. I just want to be clear. You're just lied about everything you just said. You're not doing a biopsy to confirm this cancer. You don't need a biopsy for it. If you had JAK2, that genetic marker, plus an elevation in red blood cells.
See, this is where I'm starting to think that he's lying about even having secondary polycythemia. Because if Destiny is saying that you wouldn't need to do the biopsy, the bone marrow biopsy, then why do you think you need to like confirm it? I think what happened was maybe the doctor's even suspecting that like Boogie could possibly have secondary polycythemia and needs to get tested for it, and he just doesn't even want to say it.
And you don't
And he's just assuming polycythemia vera.
have an elevation of the hormone. That's enough. That's just positive. That you have it.
Because Boogie now, as of this stream, is now saying, oh, well, secondary polycythemia wasn't even listed on the portal. And like I said, a doctor's not going to fail to neglect or is not going to neglect the updating the portal and making sure all your diagnoses are there. Sorry guys, I have the hiccups.
But you have the cancer.
A simple Google search will show you that they used to do this biopsy, and we considered doing it because I wanted concrete proof.
Muta, you're breaking up a little bit, just so you know.
Oh, sorry, I'm in Texas right now.
W Texas.
Out of home. Sorry.
Yeah, well, before Muta gets started on me, I did want to say, Destiny, I know that this affected you personally, and for that I wanted to apologize. You know.
No, hold on, wait, real quick. It doesn't affect me personally. I've only known people that have cancer. I don't have it personally, so it doesn't affect me that personally. I know what you mean though. But also, secondly, I don't want an apology from you. I don't accept an apology from you.
Okay.
There is no redemption to be seen through me, and there is no virtue in apologizing to me. You can't tell a lie this bad and then run with it for 2 years and then get taken down kicking and screaming, and then at the very end try to apologize for some sort of like redemption or salvation.
I totally agree. He's been lying about it for 2 years. For 2 full years. There's no redemption arc for you.
Whatever.
I'm not looking for redemption or salvation. I just genuinely.
Then I don't even need to hear it. You shouldn't be apologizing to anybody
I'm still
for
gonna
this.
say it
You can
anyway.
publish one online. Yeah, you're saying it for yourself though, not for me. It's just more selfish behavior. You're not doing anything for me by apologizing about lying for 2 years for cancer. That's ridiculous.
Right.
What?
So, like I said in the last time that I was,
Oh my god. Mood
This
is
is like-
breaking up.
there's just hard limits. This is one of them.
Yep.
Good one, Muta. Or Muta.
Yeah, I still don't know. anything about that.
Unfortunately, Muta, I think your internet's just too crappy in that hotel. You're skipping around. Maybe just audio. Do you think audio would work? Just audio?
Okay, so I'm going to fast forward just a little bit because then Muta does go to audio.
Yeah, I just don't think there. I think there's just a limit, and the limit is like never lied about this.
Okay, he's
But,
still breaking up.
Like what was proven a day ago, like in that confession you had, is that you literally did. You said one day you saw something in your portal, didn't have it, and then fucking this whole situation has basically been you doing lie after lie after lie, and there's things that you don't lie about. And cancer is one of those things you don't lie about. And that's what,
It's not just cancer. It's like any disease or disorder. Don't lie about that. Don't even lie about any kind of disorder or disease that you could potentially have. In fact, just leave your health stuff private. Don't even post it on the internet.
And it's
I don't know. I shouldn't be talking because I've been saying stuff about boyfriend. So I'll take the L on that.
Yeah, it was a very,
I'm also not lying.
very stupid thing for me to have done.
Muta, you've been involved in this a lot, like from the very beginning, kind of when this all unfolded. What does Boogie need to do now in this situation? He's
Go away. That's what he needs to do.
well, we think he's come clean with the facts around the case. What does he have to do now? Like, what do you do in this situation?
honest to God, it's like the first time I've ever really fucking like seen somebody just blatantly lie about cancer and like grift off of it. I'm sure Destiny, have you ever seen something like this before to this extent?
What about that one meme, Emily? Woohoo! Isn't that a meme? Do you know what I'm talking about right now? Did that make any sense?
Twitch.
I don't know much about.
I don't even know what that meme is.
I don't
That
know
was a
much-
Twitch streamer, right?
What? It wasn't there like an old
Just
RuneScape
Emily?
guy, and he had that thing. He's like, Emily only lied about cancer once. Yahoo!
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, I really think like it has to be like a financial apology. Like whatever money he's gotten out of this Lolcowlive probably should be put towards like
Well-
research or
Well, Muta,
paying back the victims of a scam.
well, Muta, here's what we're doing so far. And
Hold on, just real quick. Whatever Boogie says, it's absolutely not going to have anything to do with giving up money. Guarantee
So true.
it. But go ahead.
It does actually.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
I just donated $1,000 to St. Jude's,
Oh,
Ooh, $1,000. Oh my God.
okay.
which hurts pretty tremendously. Destiny,
Did you give the wait? I'm curious. Did you show that receipt to
Yes.
Keemstar?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
it's
we
in
did
the
we did
open
show it
chat.
on screen.
yes.
And to be fair to
Okay.
Boogie, $1,000 is like a lot of money to him.
Yeah, it's a
So that was
tremendous-
1/10 of what he made in a scam.
True.
Supposedly, could have made more.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
Well, the
but-
rest of it is, the rest of it's been spent. I have mortgage. I have, I paid bills. I paid back bills and stuff.
Well, maybe. Well, careful. We don't know what it means when you say it's been spent, because you told CoffeeZilla that money's already spent could mean you've got future acquisitions that you're planning on making with that money, and that's the same thing to you. Is
Very true, Destiny.
I do still have money coming in, right? And so I'm there's some money left in the bank account. Thank God, it's not zero right now. It's close, but it's not zero. But $1,000
But he probably, what, you have like $100? What are you talking about?
took a big fucking bite out of what's left. That said, I also gave up my most prized possession. I emailed it at my cost to Keemstar. It's $200 to mail it. It's my gold play button. It's irreplaceable. It's not the modern one.
We're
It's the old one.
gonna auction it off for a cancer charity or something. Boogie wants it to go to St. Jude's. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and I think again, St. Jude's has been held accountable the most. I've raised money for St. Jude's in the past. I think it's a great charity. I've given money.
I literally don't believe him when he says he's raised money for St. Jude's in the past.
to St. Jude's very frequently. They're based out of Memphis. I like that they're in the South, but they also have been found. Destiny, check me on this because I could be wrong, but I've been told that they give almost 100% of the money that you give goes directly to treating children. They're not one of these people that like spends a lot of it on awareness or promotion or any of that bullshit.
Hold on, wait, just a quick thing. If you want to do this with other people, that's fine. I have no interest in the manipulator tactics. That
So true.
whole like, check this, you can check this and verify this. And
No,
being
I'm
so
asking-
truthful.
I'm genuinely
sure,
asking
no,
you
you don't
if
need to
I'm
ask
wrong.
me. Hold on, you don't need to ask me to verify the authenticity of St. Jude's. I'm sure that information is publicly available. I'm not here to offer you any condolences or to make you feel better or to appease you by asking me nonsense questions like that in order to seek sympathy
It's
or
not a
assurance.
nonsense-
Absolutely.
That's so base because that's what he does. That's literally what Boogie does. He goes and sits there and is like, he does like this cringe behavior where he's just like, oh yeah, please validate me on what I'm saying. Or like I said last stream, if he wants to manipulate, if Boogie wants to manipulate you, he will play you up. He will kiss your ass and manipulate you that way. He's a sweet talker. And I think that's what he's trying to do.
Not what I'm.
I'm saying I don't want to accidentally lie anymore. I'm just trying
You,
to.
wait, hold on. You didn't accidentally lie
how do you
before.
accidentally
Wait, no,
lie?
stop. Hold on. You didn't accidentally lie before. You intentionally lied multiple times. You said you had
It
a
is-
confirmed
it
cancer
is my-
diagnosis. You lied
what-
about that.
it is-
You said
it
you were
is
looking
my
at Vera
understanding.
on the document. You lied about that. These were all confirmed lies.
It
okay?
is. It is my understanding that St. Jude's uses 100% of the money given.
See, he has no answer for what Destiny just said, so he's gonna move the topic. He's gonna continue talking about St. Jude's.
I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, people will think it's a lie. So I'm just trying to be extra careful. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
fine.
No,
I'm
no,
just saying,
but
what you
we're
just said
backing up
before
to,
about
like,
accidentally lying, you weren't accidentally lying. You were. That's why it's called a lie. You can't accidentally lie. That's just called
Well,
being wrong. You
in-
intentionally lied before.
In the video, I was told by my doctor that I have polycythemia vera, and we're treating you for polycythemia vera.
He
And
might have uttered those words, maybe. He might. I know. I'm sure he said polycythemia, maybe. And he might have even said polycythemia vera. He never told you that you had cancer, though.
That's fair. That's true. I had to Google that.
Okay. Yes. Which is what we thought.
Oh my god, that's insane. That is fucking nuts. He had to Google the word polycythemia vera to figure out if he had cancer or not. So he literally went to like WebMD, read that he could potentially have cancer, and was just like, oh my god, I have cancer. The doctor didn't even say cancer.
My God.
That's what we thought in the beginning. He probably told you that you have an elevation, everything. You have polycythemia. You probably Googled that. You might have thought that he said Vera. Maybe he fucked up and said Vera, but he never said cancer. He never said cancer.
Polycythemia vera many times, many times.
Oh my God.
This is
What
That's a lie. That is a lie. I don't believe him.
just happened? What just happened? Your doctor did not tell you you had cancer?
Correct.
Well,
That's why this was the very first question I asked when I came on your show 3 or
again-
4 days ago, because I knew that he
Again,
never
my
said it.
doctor, my basal cell carcinoma got referred to as a carcinoma, right? They call it by the name of what it is. They don't break it down in layman's terms. My doctor never did. He just told.
Come on, dude. Come on. You're going to sit there and say there's a medical word for cancer and the doctor is going to use the medical term for it? No. When diagnosing somebody, the doctor is going to say cancer. God.
me what he's treating me for.
Oh my
Polycythemia vera.
God, dude.
No,
That's,
but if he's treating it for you, you have to be diagnosed. You were diagnosed for it. Now it's like secondary polycythemia. This is the problem with like lying about the situation too. Literally, like, yeah, like okay, so you accidentally.
I don't even think he has secondary polycythemia because he's even saying earlier in the stream, he was saying, well, secondary polycythemia wasn't even listed in the portal. Yeah, motherfucker. It's not going to be listed in the portal because you were never diagnosed with it.
Lie. How malicious does it seem? And everybody in this call will agree. Fucking 6 days ago, you're sitting there like, I'm looking at my portal. It says polycythemia vera. I screenshotted it, and I'm not going to send it to any of you guys. And then, like, literally 72 hours later, you're like, oh wow, it's just not there. This is not like an accidental lie. It is a very malicious lie.
Keemstar pointed out that in one of these situations, I have pretty great difficulty once my brain kind of turns off. And he said it like
Your brain doesn't turn off. What are you talking about? What? No, you're just dumb all the time, Boogie. It's not a matter of, oh my God, you guys, I blacked out and I had like this moment of lying and I said this shit thing and I don't even remember lying. No, you just lie and your brain is turned on the entire time. You're just not using it because you're lying.
at the beginning of the show, he said he's seen it many times.
I will back you up, and that's true. But even in the confession, even once you're coming clean, you're still saying that your doctor told you had cancer. In the tweet that you put out after you confessed to be lying about this and you had no confirmation, my doctor is telling me I have cancer. Now, just now, we're finding out your
polycythemia vera is a cancer.
No. That's manipulation right there.
He can't even admit that he's wrong.
Keep saying that your doctor said the word cancer, and that we just found out now he didn't even do that.
I mean, he didn't say you have cancer. He said you have polycythemia vera, which is a form of cancer.
Oh God. Oh God.
Just to be clear, I would be shocked. I also don't think it's true. I would be shocked if a doctor would tell you in technical terms about a particular cancer and not tell you that it's cancer, and then let a patient just go home and discover on their own, oh, fuck.
I agree with Destiny right here. He's actually Destiny's saying my exact take.
I have cancer, didn't even tell me. That sounds wild.
Okay.
He can't. Yeah, he has no answer for it.
It's way worse than I even thought. It's actually worse than I thought.
Destiny's entirely wrong here. Yes, if Destiny's, if what Destiny is offering here is true, yes, but I reject it because it's not reality. So it doesn't.
What? Okay, so you know what reality is, Boogie? You know what reality is. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's believe the guy that lies, that has no ounce of reality, and trust him when he says he knows what reality is.
To be clear, for terms of what is reality. So this is something else too. This is an important question, and because I think there should be a consequence to this. Did you tweet from your brother's account, or does your brother deserve to have his reputation smeared? Because he staked his reputation on your diagnosis that you're telling us now that you never got.
Your brother deserves to have his reputation smeared. Your brother is an enabler. Your girlfriend is an enabler.
Like my brother said, he has seen medical records that says they are treating me for this. And he's seen,
so your brother should have, what is his, because his reputation at least should be known that it should be smeared. His reputation should be tarnished because you traded on his reputation to validate this cancer diagnosis.
He validated that in my medical records, they said they were treating me for this.
Okay, but the treatment doesn't matter because, like, draining blood or whatever, that could be just for an increase in red blood cells, right? You could just have more blood.
Exactly what Destiny is saying. I've been saying it this entire time. Increased red blood cells could just mean that you have high blood pressure and that you just need to donate blood.
Because of the other issues for secondary polycythemia.
There are separate codes for polycythemia and polycythemia vera. There's different codes.
No, there is not. No, there is not.
Unique treatment right now that you're taking for polycythemia vera that wouldn't apply to secondary polycythemia?
There is no unique treatment. They're treated the same way.
I don't know.
You're the one that said that you had to pay for all the medications. Didn't you say the cancer treatment was expensive? Well, what is the cancer treatment that you're paying for? What's the unique expensive cancer treatment?
We are doing monthly blood tests, which is expensive.
Blood tests is I do monthly blood tests for STD testing. What are you talking about? Your blood tests are for anything. What do you mean?
A blood test is just to test. Like monthly blood testing does nothing.
I don't know. They're $70 a pop.
I do blood tests as well. I mean, that's a pretty common.
Okay, so so I'm just to be clear, that was another lie. Okay, hold on. I just want to say for people, just for people that's listening, because this is such common.
I do monthly blood tests specifically for this.
You're such a you're a horrible human being. Okay, you're a horrible person.
Fuck yourself.
No, you're a bad person.
So here's where he gets like emotional because he's caught in a lie. Monthly blood testing is not for treatment. It's not a treatment. It's to diagnose people.
A horrible, abusive,
fireman in a goddamn Trump office. Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Here's the deflection.
Sorry that I didn't make the choice of fucking. No, I'm sorry.
It would take so bad.
Smear me. I fucking smear you.
Keep going.
You mocked a man.
You can smear me. I did. Listen, 20 volunteer firemen wouldn't be able to put out the fire that is your life right now.
This literally has nothing to do with him. And the fact that Boogie is like virtue signaling over this person that died at the Trump assassination is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Boogie, you are the last person that should be pointing this out. Okay?
Piece of shit. You listen. I might be a piece of shit. My dad, who died of cancer, also was a fucking volunteer fireman, by the way. Okay, and this man was
I don't believe you.
Believe a father. I believe was a husband, and he was only exercising his American fucking right to support.
Why are you deflecting to this? Why are you just deflecting to something else?
Thank you, Muta. Thank you.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to remind the audience what this piece of shit does. What this piece of shit uses his platform to do. This piece of shit.
You know what? I find what Destiny said inflammatory, but this is a clear deflection. Yeah. What does that do?
Okay,
What
but
does
anyway,
how does
hold on,
that-
wait.
yeah,
So
what does that
listen,
do?
if Boogie wants to shut me, if Boogie wants to shut
No,
me,
I gave
that's
him
fine.
20 fucking minutes. I gave him 20
Yeah.
minutes of shitting on me. 20
Alright.
fucking minutes.
Mhm.
I
Wait,
get
can I have
five.
one more minute? I just
I
want one
get
more minute. I
five.
just want one
I
more
get
minute, and then
five.
you can do whatever you want. Okay. Listen, I'm
No,
just saying
let
that
me finish.
very
Let me
common,
have my
very
thought.
common, very common manipulator tactic is to when you get completely backed into a corner on something, you lie until you can no longer lie anymore. Then once you've been caught, then
Oh, cool.
comes the
Well, then go
victimization.
ahead.
You
Well,
throw
then go
yourself
ahead.
under
Well,
the
then
bus.
go ahead.
I did lie. It was so
Everybody
horrible. I'm so
kind of
sorry.
Dude, Boogie is just at this point, he's just like grade A narcissist. Grade A narcissist. Completely. If you look up the word narcissist in the dictionary, you see Boogie's face.
Everybody
However,
knows the kind of person you are, so I don't need
however,
to say it anyway.
if you are,
Everybody
if you,
watching this knows
Yep.
that you mocked
Everybody
a dead
knows.
fireman
I
who
did, yep.
exercised his political right. I don't need to fucking
True.
say.
And I'm exercising
knows
my
the type of
political
person.
right. I can do that as well.
Yeah.
God bless.
I
God
don't-
bless America.
I
God bless this country.
value Muta's opinion here. I throw yours in the fucking trash. I don't give a fuck what you think.
That's fine, but I'm the one that blew
I
your
told
whole
him-
fake
I
cancer
told
bullshit
him-
up. So
I
apparently
told
my
him-
opinion is the one that matters at the end of the day here,
Yeah,
Boogie.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
okay?
yeah. Don't worry. Maybe I'll still catch a bullet. I might vote for Trump. Maybe I'll still.
Or maybe you'll shoot at another
Maybe I'll catch
YouTuber
a
that'll show up
fucking
at your
bullet.
house. You know, who knows? Maybe someone in your neighborhood will catch a bullet if the wrong person shows up and starts bullying you. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh my god. This is like so unhinged. Like now both of them are throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah. You threaten my life and stand on my property, you will get shot.
okay. Anyway,
You shouldn't Boogie, you shouldn't even be having guns because like it's against your probation because of the charges that you got. Like I don't think you want to admit this on the internet.
the
What does that have to do
continuing
with
to lie.
anything related to this?
Actually,
I don't know.
he's trying to
I don't know.
he's deflecting.
He
He keeps
brought it
deflecting.
up. He brought it
He's
up.
deflecting.
He brought it up.
I'm just
He
saying
brought
that
it
you
up.
can't.
He's the one that brought it up. I don't know. He's the one that brought it up.
Dude, why are you repeating that? God, this is so fucking cringe. Like, this is just a huge L on Boogie's end. Like, bro, you can't just take any kind of ownership. So you're just going to repeat what he says or what you're saying.
So these are lies that he
gotta
doesn't
step
want to
away
confront
from it.
yet. These are lies that he doesn't want to confront yet. You're lying about all the other stuff you're saying too, and I just caught you in it. You probably lie about almost everything. If we would have a long enough conversation, I could
I'm not
probably.
even fat. I'm not
Yeah,
even
keep going.
fat. Look at me. I'm
Keep
not
going.
even fat. Everything I say is a lie. Go
going.
ahead. Go ahead. Tell me everything.
Everything you do say is a lie. And if Boogie, if you were to go out there and say I'm fat, I would put X to doubt because I don't believe you. I'd actually have to want to weigh you, because then that's when I'll believe you. I don't believe anything you say that comes out of your mouth.
Everything I say is a lie. Go right ahead. I'm not even fat.
Okay. So
You know, this is like
I
a
said I was
weird
fat.
appeal to like who's more morally superior. Like,
No, it's
you
not.
are-
No, it's not.
none of this has to
is
do.
more
None of this is
morally
an appeal.
superior than
Wait, no, hold on.
Let me,
None of
no,
this is
he's
an
trying
appeal
to-
let me fucking
he's-
finish. Let me
he's-
speak.
Go
You
ahead,
got
sure.
20 minutes. You got 20 minutes. You got 20 minutes, Destiny. I get 5. Okay? Look, what I did was fucking horrible. 110%. I rushed.
Oh my God. Okay, this is the Lio-ism right here. Okay, are you gonna start calling Destiny Rosary Ramsey? Okay, Lyle.
to the fucking internet to play victim because I was told I have polycythemia vera, which was a form of cancer. And later, my doctor treated me for it, but he told me until we get a test to know for sure, we're not going to treat. We're going to treat you as if you have it. And I rushed to judgment because I wanted to play the victim. I wanted the fucking attention. It was 2 years ago. It was a shitty thing to fucking do. I did it. I'm a piece of shit. But there can be 2 pieces of shit here, and there are, and that's all I'm saying.
Okay, no one's denying that. I'll gladly play the
Fair.
villain or be the villain. All I'm saying is that all the other stuff you've been confronted on this lie, and if you spend enough time in a room, I can unravel your whole life. Okay, because you lie
Yes, I
very
understand.
poorly.
You are
Okay.
the worst manipulators I've
Um,
ever met. I've seen your. I've never really watched you before this. But I've
Yep.
watched you since this bullshit. I've
Yep.
seen you try to fucking deflect. I've seen you try to.
Oh my God. Okay, so what? Now we're on like the burned Destiny bridge. There was never a bridge there, Boogie. You can't even cross a bridge.
Manipulate. You're everything that you see in me. You're everything that you see in me. You are a piece of human
You are everything that you see in me. This is fucking creepy.
garbage, man. Piers Morgan's right. Piers
If you
Morgan.
Do you
want
have any
to,
clear
if you'd
examples
like
of
to, if you'd like to,
manipulation?
wait, hold on. If you'd like to levy accusation on me, you could be another person in a long line of people who have lost their internet careers trying to take me down as some
Oh,
like
no,
crazy manipulator
I've already
abuser.
lost mine. I've already lost mine. Did you
Sure,
not hear
actually, yeah,
on
I
the
guess you're already.
Yeah, Boogie is on Lav's side now, and Mr. Girls. Let's see. Let's watch the Mr. Girl Boogie 2988 collab.
In that line.
Get on the show. I already got fired, so I can say
yeah.
whatever the fuck I want. And what I want to say is, number one, I'm really sorry that I did the thing I did. I'm fucking sorry.
You're not sorry.
That's
And
fine.
I'm
You're
going to
not
do
sorry.
everything I can to make up
You're
for it.
not. You're not sorry because you're
Okay, well,
still
cool. Yes,
lying.
again, I'm not even
You're still
fat.
lying,
Nothing I
Boogie.
say.
You're still lying,
Nothing I
Boogie.
say-
No
nothing
one's
I
talking about
say
you
is-
being fat.
nothing I say.
Boogie.
Everything I say is fat, right? I'm not even fat. I'm not even human. I used to say my name is Steven.
Mhm.
Oh shit, my name's not even Steven. Everything I say is a lie. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Go
So
fuck.
Oh, dude, I just realized both of their names are Steven. Steven versus Steven. Whoa.
you're still
Bro,
lying.
this is how are we getting so high and mighty lying about cancer and then playing this moral lie around? Like
Oh, I'm
one
not.
wait,
person
wait,
in this
hold
call
on, Muta,
lied about the
Muta, wait,
cancer
wait,
they
Like I
had.
said, Muta,
Muta,
there can
there's a
be
reason
two
why.
pieces
Hold on.
of shit. There can be two
go
pieces
ahead.
of shit, and there is. There is.
Okay.
There
I
is.
just
I'm
wanna-
not saying I'm better than Destiny.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm worse than Destiny.
Yeah, keep going.
I'm
Okay.
just saying he's human garbage. That's
Okay.
it.
So once, as a manipulator, once you've been caught with a lie that you can no
Tell me
longer
how you
further.
manipulate. Tell me how you manipulate. Go right ahead.
Okay.
Tell me.
Once you've been
tell me.
caught with a lie that you
Everything
can't
is
further
fucking-
anymore, then eventually what you have to do is you have to own the lie and you have to validate the person attacking you as much as possible while seeking assurance on everything in the peripheral, right? So it's like, okay, fine. You
Oh my
caught me on this.
God,
You
Jesus
throw
Christ.
yourself under the
You are
bus. You
like-
victimize yourself as much as possible.
Listen,
Can I
would have
finish a single
thrown-
sentence?
No,
Can I
no,
wait?
no,
Can
you
I
can't.
finish?
No, you can't. I want to say,
Okay.
listening to you talk is like you are one of the nerds I would have thrown out of a Magic the
Keemstar,
Gathering
can I
tournament
get?
back
I just need like 1 minute to explain it, and then
Yeah,
you can keep
what
rambling.
What? You are one of the nerds that I would have thrown out at Magic the Gathering. Boogie, can you even throw something? Like, can you even pick up a 10-pound weight, buddy? I don't think you can.
You
He's
had
trying to.
20 minutes. You had 20.
I will
to
play. I'm going to play moderator just
Okay,
so
sure,
we
that's
can
fine.
get a little back and forth. We'll let Destiny go first because he was in the middle of talking. Go ahead.
No.
Sure. So Boogie is saying that he's owning up to everything. He's not. He's just owning up to the things that he absolutely cannot defend anymore because the evidence is overwhelming. However, while he is like throwing himself under the bus there and asking for, you know, like, I want to apologize. I did a bad thing. I really did. He's still lying about every single thing in the peripheral. For instance,
He is.
his brother tweeted out and staked his reputation, not that you were being treated for polycythemia vera. He said that he wanted to confirm your diagnosis.
Okay.
And he said that you suffered with a debilitating
talking
condition
about
for at
what
least 2
you said
years.
on the
Wait,
show.
so hold on.
And
So
it
there's two
is.
things.
It is.
Boogie,
So there's
wait.
two things. So there's two things. He said that he confirmed the diagnosis, not the treatment, and he
Okay.
called the condition debilitating. So then I ask you, okay, you've got a debilitating condition. What
Yes.
treatments are you taking for that? And you said
I started
blood
with the
tests
blood test
every
and
month.
You fucking interrupted me.
I didn't interrupt. Muta here
You
heard
did.
me. Nobody interrupt. You said
Nobody
blood tests. We're like, wait, what else? Just
I get
you
blood
said
tests
I don't
every
know.
month
Boogie,
for
wait.
STDs.
Boogie,
I'm
wait.
a pussy and you
Wait.
didn't.
Boogie,
I'm a
What other-
pussy
what
and
are-
you didn't.
Just wait.
What other treatments then? What other treatments are you taking for this debilitating condition?
Go ahead, Boogie.
I'm on medications, including a blood thinner, including
What blood thinner? Because I don't believe you.
a heart pill. And these are things that we're doing to
What heart bill? Because I don't believe you.
make sure that I stay alive while my fucking red blood cell count is through the roof.
These aren't cancer treatments. These are probably treatments that you always. We can see all of the medical conditions listed in that documentary.
It's so true. So true. They're not cancer treatments. They're treatments when you have high blood pressure. This is why I'm even doubting that Boogie even has secondary polycythemia.
That you did.
Yes. Did you notice not even basic polycythemia is on there? So I guess that's a lie too. Did you know
It is.
my back pain wasn't on there? So I guess that's a lie too. My L3 and my L4 are fused together. Oh, I don't know.
No
why
one
that's-
is talking. No one's bringing that up. I'm just
No,
saying
I'm
that
just
you're
saying there
lying
are-
about.
I'm
You're
telling- I'm
lying
giving you-
about.
No, let me finish. I'm giving you examples of things that are not on that portal that should be, that are diagnosed, that are real.
Let me interrupt
But
for a
they're not all-
second because I'm confused. At one point earlier, you said that your doctor said you had this thing. You Googled it,
Yes.
and then you said to yourself, oh, I have cancer, let me finish, and then you rushed to make the YouTube video. Is that how it played out?
So here's how it played out, because I didn't talk to my primary.
I'm so sick and tired of like Boogie having to repeat himself because he keeps getting lie after lie after lie after lie after lie incorrect. What lies do you have to say now? Let's see how this story shifts in like a billion different places now.
Doctor first. I talked to my sleep doctor. So my sleep doctor does a phone visit, and he's like, so you want to treat the polycythemia vera, and that's why we're doing this, correct?
A sleep doctor can not treat polycythemia vera. So I don't even know why you're going. A sleep doctor can't even treat secondary polycythemia. So I don't even know why you're saying that your sleep doctor can.
And I'm like, the what now? He goes, polycythemia vera. He was very clear about the vera part. And I'm like, I guess because I had not talked to my primary doctor yet. And I said this 2 live streams ago.
Wait, you called a doctor and he asked you what you wanted to treat? A doctor that you had a referral to?
We had a phone visit, and he's like, he was confirming the polycythemia vera. I don't know why.
Wait. Well, no. You have medical records. He's not going to ask a patient. That's what a chart is for. He's not going to ask you for your medical diagnosis.
He was confirming it. He's like, do you want, we're doing this to treat your polycythemia vera. And he's explaining why we're doing what we're doing. That's it. He's just explaining why we're doing what we're doing. Every doctor I've ever had does that. They'd say, if you're going to have a surgery, here's why we're doing the surgery.
And to be clear, they did not say cancer, to be clear.
No, that doctor said polycythemia vera. And I'm like, yes, I guess so, because I had not talked to my primary doctor yet. Then I made the video and I confirmed with my primary doctor that this is a...
Oh my God. So what we're now finding out again is that the sleep doctor, somebody that can't diagnose you with polycythemia vera, because the way to get diagnosed with even secondary polycythemia or polycythemia is by going to a blood specialist, a blood doctor, and getting tested that way. A sleep doctor is not going to be able to diagnose you at all. So then he goes to the sleep doctor. The sleep doctor supposedly says this, and then he goes home, Googles it, finds out that he has cancer, and then makes the video that he has cancer, then goes to his primary care doctor, and then the primary care doctor confirms it. I don't believe you. I think you're talking out your fat ass, Boogie.
Form of cancer.
Hold on, wait. So you saw who gave you this? Who talked to you about polycythemia vera initially? Who was the first one that brought this up?
The sleep doctor.
Wait. So the sleep doctor diagnosed you and then recommended.
He did not diagnose me.
Wait.
It was already in the blood. So I fucking went to see a doctor. I got a checkup. He told me my red blood cell counts were up. They did another blood test. They put it in my chart. It just so happened.
You said yesterday, as of yesterday, he was saying polycythemia vera is not in the portal and not in the medical records.
That I see my sleep doctor next. It wasn't a phone call. It was a e-visit, because it was more convenient to do this. This was during still COVID times, and I didn't like getting out of the fucking house. I'd been vaccinated, but
COVID was like 3 years ago, 2020. What?
again, they did e-visits more often than not than anyway, it was a fucking e-visit. And then he told me polycythemia vera. I didn't know what it was. I came in here. I fucking Googled it. I mean, I Googled it on my phone. I came in here and I made a video. It wasn't until I talked to my primary doctor that he said it is a form of cancer. So when I said I had to Google it, it's because the sleep doctor just happened to mention it. It would happen to be in my fucking medical.
He's lying.
Somebody.
Why is it? Wait. So how is it that your sleep doctor sees this in your chart? And then your primary doctor...
I don't fucking know.
And then your primary doctor confirms it. Wait, then why is it that today you're telling us that it's not confirmed?
That
you see the big breath that he took just now because he got caught in another lie.
The doctor was
Treating
able to
me
confirm it.
that
Yeah,
he's
both doctors have confirmed it. Why are you saying today you need
confirming-
another test?
He's confirming that we are treating the polycythemia vera. He is treating it as if it is polycythemia vera. He confirmed polycythemia is a form of cancer. We are fairly certain that you have it. There is a test that can confirm it, but you have the proper blood markers, so we're going to treat you as if you have it. So
But
you need to
there's
take this
multiple.
serious.
There's two different stories that you keep saying. My doctor
are they?
thought.
You know what,
my
actually-
doctor
wait,
thought it
actually-
was this, and then
You know
my
what?
doctor told me it was this.
If
Like,
you want to
which-
play, we could play doctor. Okay, I'll be irresponsible. Have you what the last blood test that you took? Did they check your hormones for EPO? Is that listed anywhere on there?
No, we're just monitoring the red blood cell count right now.
Oh my God. This tells me that he's the only reason why you would monitor the red blood cell count is because you have consistent high blood pressure. And consistent high blood pressure can lead to heart attacks or strokes. Okay, so things get pretty heated between Destiny and Boogie. I'm gonna play this little section right here because Boogie says something that's super funny right here.
Said the same thing like
Putting words in my
5
mouth.
times.
Let me finish the fucking sentence.
He also says a lie.
Moderator, can I finish the fucking sentence?
yes, go.
Like I said in the video, the prognosis is 20 years. So if you're going to get a cancer, this is the one to get.
Hey,
I haven't been out here saying I'm dying in the next year.
repeating the
fucking-
same shit,
No,
dude.
He has been saying that. He literally said that. He said that the reason why he scammed his audience is because he's dying of cancer.
You
Holy
have been
shit.
saying you're dying. You have been saying you're
Yeah,
dying.
you were on
Hold on, wait,
Lolgal.
wait,
You were like, I'm
wait.
fighting.
Everything,
yeah.
everything
Yes.
that he's just said, all of these again, it's because you're lying. So
Get
firstly,
outside, no, fucking let me finish. Outside of this cancer, do you not understand I'm extremely unhealthy? Do you not understand that my heart is
Bro, you are shifting the goalpost, dude. You literally said the reason why you scammed your audience was because you're dying of cancer. Now you're just dying in general because you're fat. Like, yeah, anybody can tell you that, buddy. Anybody.
fucking enlarged after keeping an adult obese man alive for 50 years?
Yeah,
Do you
but
not
you're
understand?
saying that
Oh,
cancer
God
is
damn
gonna
it,
kill
let me
you.
fucking finish. Let me fucking finish. Do you not understand that I have venous insufficiency in my legs? Do you not understand that I have the beginning stages of congestive heart failures and
And you still drink Diet Mountain Dew and eat shitty food. Your diet is poor.
my hand and my feet are beginning to swell because my heart is giving the fuck out, and the polycythemia vera is one of the reasons that's happening. And I keep telling Keemstar, at the rate I'm going right now, I'm in a very dangerous fucking place. I'm a 400-pound, 50-year-old man. That's goddamn rare. That's goddamn rare. And I'm extremely fucking
Oh my God. Yeah, you're totally unique, Boogie. Oh, yeah, you're so special.
sick, including the polycythemia vera. All of my problems have to do with my dying heart.
Okay,
And polycythemia vera makes it worse. So I keep preparing the people that I love for the
Which is
fact.
not confirmed, which we have proven that you
Yeah.
have not
Oh, I
confirmed, by
can
the way.
confirm.
hold on. Not only,
Yes,
not
the
only
heart
have we
failure,
not,
I can tell the enlarged heart. I can confirm all of that shit.
none of that means cancer. So
No, I
why is
understand,
it
but
if this was a
but you
20-year
have
if
a
this was a
lifespan
20-year
diet.
cancer, if this was a 20-year cancer, so easy and whatever, and it's not a big deal, you know, you've got all this good prognosis.
Dude, guys, the reason why Boogie keeps reaching for his water and taking water between breaths is because he's so fat, he can't argue in an argument without getting out of shape. Like if you he's all red, his forehead is all shiny because he's fucking sweating. Because he can't argue. That's how big he is. Like, bro, you can't even argue without getting out of breath.
Why did your brother say it was a debilitating condition?
Because it
Number one.
is. Because it
And
is.
number
Google it.
It's not debilitating. It literally isn't.
Two,
Because Google it is.
Number
It's
two.
fucking exhausting, man.
number two,
It turns your blood to fucking syrup. My blood is fucking syrup right now.
You don't even know that.
that's
It's
great.
exhausting. It's exhausting.
Number two,
Your blood is just thick. I wouldn't describe it as syrup like.
if it is cancer, why are lifestyle changes like losing weight helping? That would only help secondary polycythemia.
That's why because
exactly. That's right. You're just lying. You just
He just got caught. I don't even think he has secondary polycythemia.
lying. You don't treat cancer with exercise.
You're
You
the
can't treat
fucking
cancer with
Google expert.
exercise.
You're the fucking Google exercise. You're the fucking Google expert, right? Go ahead and fucking look it up on Wikipedia. The way you treat polycythemia vera, unless it turns into leukemia, which only happens very rarely, is you treat the symptom because there's nothing you can do. You can't pull the bone
Now you
marrow
say
out.
it happens
Can't
rarely when
separate
you
the
were like,
fucking leg.
eventually it'll turn into it.
Eventually it does. That's why it has a prognosis of 20 fucking years. Because if you on a long enough timeline, eventually it will. That's
Not eventually it will. It has a small chance of becoming that.
He's lying right here. It won't become leukemia. Like you can have secondary polycythemia and like die of secondary polycythemia, or you can actually, let me rephrase. You can have secondary polycythemia and then die one day and you would still have secondary polycythemia. There's no graduation from secondary polycythemia to polycythemia vera to leukemia. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
It's 5% at the end of 10 years.
The only way, Boogie, listen, the only way you're ever going to settle this, otherwise we're just going to argue forever.
Yes, I'm going to keep saying the truth forever.
Okay, but
I'm not going to
hear me
back down from the truth.
It's not even the truth.
Don't interrupt me. I'm the moderator, bro. Listen, the only way you're ever going to be able to settle this is at some point you're going to have to release the medical records. You're going to, but you're going to, because
it's never happened.
And look,
he doesn't want to, because I guarantee you on the medical records, secondary polycythemia isn't listed and polycythemia vera isn't listed.
Look at everything that's
but high blood pressure is.
happened because you haven't.
Fuck you.
Look at
Fuck
everything.
you. Fuck you.
You're already fired from the show. You're already gone. I don't care, Boogie. I'm telling you, man to man, that's the only way.
Happen. It'll never happen. I said 2 years ago I won't, and I fucking won't today, and that's just fucking how it is. This is my goddamn medical records. This is my goddamn medical charts. The day Muta releases his on Twitter, and the day that Destiny releases his on Twitter, including all that shit that I don't want in there.
Hey, yeah, Muta and Destiny didn't lie about cancer. That's why they don't have to release their medical records.
Then maybe I'll consider it. But
okay, wait, hold on, wait. I'll do that right now.
When
I
did
just
we-
took an
wait,
STD
what?
test. I just did an STD test like 4 days ago. I didn't publish my results of that. Do you want me to publish my blood?
Your medical records, the whole fucking thing.
Boogie, nobody's
All
asking
that
you for
private
all of them.
information.
Nobody is asking you for your entire medical record. What are you talking about?
He just did. He said medical records.
We asked
Okay,
for the
wait.
diagnosis on polycythemia vera. That's it.
Wait. Hold on.
clear.
Make Boogie acknowledge that he just told another lie. Nobody here is asking you for your entire medical record
What
history.
did you just say? Release my medical records?
I did say medical records, but what I meant is just about this.
Obviously. Yeah, we
Just
all
about
know
this. Like, come on.
Let's not try to be obtuse.
Then I will. Okay. For
There
you.
we go.
No, goddamn it. Listen, it'll go to Keemstar and Keemstar only, and I will get my doctor to write this up, and I will fucking send you the entire
I wouldn't believe the doctor.
history of what we've been dealing with.
And
I wouldn't even believe the document that Boogie would present to us, because knowing him, he'd probably go to his brother and have his brother like write a letter
to share with Muta, who hates your guts, who we know will not leak.
And you'll never get it. Fuck
He's not
that
going to leak it.
I don't give a fuck.
Also, there's a problem too here that
I
at this
just don't
point,
like him. You can share it with Destiny before you can share it with Muta.
so at this point,
Deal.
I love how he's like, he respects me more than you, Destiny, but he respects
hates
you
you.
more to show you the medical info, bro.
at this point too, unfortunately, to really confirm this, you would need a call with the doctor because you can't trust anything he shows you. Because remember, Boogie literally not only did Boogie,
why wouldn't that be why wouldn't that be a paid actor then? Right?
Boogie literally said, that's a good point actually. Maybe you should actually get like a copy of his medical license too, or
I agree.
visit him at the hospital. Boogie said that he was looking at a piece of paper. It says it on this piece of paper. That was the lie number one.
Yep.
He called in his girlfriend, okay, or the child he's abducted. Okay, he brought her in and he said, "Look, okay, Polly
It is his child bride.
Vera, right?" And he had her confirm it. And then he had his brother. And then he had his brother send it in, and his brother confirmed it. So
Dustin-
there's no way that you can trust anything he says.
Fuck you. Listen to me, you piece of
ahead,
shit.
Boogie.
You refer to my 21-year-old girlfriend as a child again? Fuck you. She's a fucking adult. Go fuck yourself.
Bro, she arrested development, Boogie. Please look that up.
Go fuck yourself. I'm so sick of that shit. You know, Mutahar wouldn't even acknowledge she fucking existed at that party. She wanted to fucking meet him. What
Yeah,
the
because
fuck
she
did
was.
that girl ever
You
do?
know how blackout drunk she was. And by the way,
Oh, no, she
you were the
remembers
one guy
all of
who
it.
wanted her
She
to take
remembers
more
all of it.
fucking
She
shots.
remembers
And I
all
was
of
the
it,
one guy.
So it was revealed, I guess, at Keemstar's party, Boogie's girlfriend was blackout drunk, and then on top of it, Boogie wanted to put more alcohol into her, wanted her to drink even more. So she's already blackout drunk, but oh no, we got to give her more drinks. Like, I don't think you care about the health of your girlfriend.
Guy there, I'm like,
He remembers
maybe it's
all of
good that she doesn't get more drunk.
Yeah, that was a
She
joke.
was
That was a
fucking
joke.
blacked
It was
out.
a
That was a
joke.
joke.
It's fucking creepy. Like, your girlfriend's blacked out drunk, and then on top of it, oh yeah, let's get her more drunk. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
The
But if you
only
knew
person,
anything-
by the way.
That was actually a treatment for polycythemia vera, which he diagnosed her with at the party too. So that's why she had to drink more. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I wouldn't
when-
acknowledge her. She
when-
was blackout fucking drunk, bro.
That's
Don't
true.
fucking. Why would you
She
bring
remembers
that
all
up?
of it. She remembers you not acknowledging her fucking
No,
existence.
but
she remembers it.
But
She
Boogie,
remembers
Boogie,
it.
Boogie,
And you know
time-
what else she
hold on.
fucking remembers? No, let me finish. You know what else she
Oh,
remembers?
God.
Setting in the doctor's office. Oh, sorry. Setting in during
Wait,
an
this is
e-visit.
manipulation tactic coming. Stop.
What's the
Okay. Let me
manipulation?
just say this. Let me
She
just say
sat
this.
in the room when this man said cancer. She's been in the room.
We don't want to hear that anymore. Listen,
Didn't it just like switch from polycythemia vera to cancer, and now it's back at cancer again? Like, I swear to God, he said, my doctor said polycythemia vera, then switched to cancer, then went back to polycythemia vera, and now it's back to cancer.
No,
When
no, wait,
Muta-
wait, stop.
when
No, no.
Muta showed
wait,
up,
Boogie,
your
wait, or no, wait,
girl was
Keemstar. Hold on, Keemstar. He just lied again, right? You sat in a room and he said cancer. Wait, then why did you have to look it up? If he said cancer, why'd you have to go home and look it up and discover it?
2 years later, she wasn't here for the original diagnosis. She was here for an e-visit fucking 30 days ago where we
So that's still a lie.
talked about it again.
Like, so what Boogie is doing is he's being obtuse right here. He got caught in a lie because earlier he said, well, my sleep doctor told me polycythemia vera. I had to look it up and saw that it was cancer. And then now it's, my doctor is saying I have a cancer.
So
Robert,
you've been
don't
treating
get me
cancer for
wrong,
2
yeah.
years and he's never said cancer?
He said it the whole fucking time. God, how fucking stupid are you? Are you stupid or being obtuse? I told you, the original doctor that told
That's projection.
me about it did not say cancer. He said polycythemia vera. My secondary doctor did tell me it's polycythemia vera, which is a cancer, and we talked about it every fucking visit for 2 fucking years, including the one she sat in on.
I thought, I'm sorry, hold on. I could be misremembering because it's hard to keep track of Boogie's lies. Didn't Boogie say earlier that nobody had used the word cancer before? Keemstar, I thought that was
Yes, he did say that earlier.
a big thing that you just learned today, that he said that nobody used the word cancer.
that
Now he's
was
saying
that
Yeah.
definitely
Now
was.
we're reverting back.
But now
Then I
Boogie,
was-
Boogie
then I
is
was
saying, wait, let me
confused.
respond. Boogie did say that, but now he's changing it to initially they didn't say cancer, and I ran and made the video, but later I found out that my doctor told me it was cancer,
Which
right?
is what happened. Which is what
So
fucking
he's-
happened, man.
Yeah, this is what he's saying.
I
Wait,
was
wait,
confused.
so wait,
I was
okay,
confused.
when did you
I
first
thought-
learn it was cancer?
When I first thought that it
When
was
he
cancer,
Googled
fucking
it.
the moment he said it.
When
I
he-
Googled
No, no,
it.
wait. When he said it or when he Googled it?
Oh my God, he can't even keep his lies straight for like a second. Look at his face right now. He's like literally shitting his pants right now.
When he Googled
When he
it,
Googled it.
because the sleep doctor,
Doctor only said polycythemia vera.
and he
didn't-
Googled it, and then he ran into the internet and made a video saying he had cancer.
Yes.
And his story is
Why did you
later.
Google? Wait. Why did you Google it instead of asking the doctor about it?
I think I did. I think I was like, what does that mean?
And when you asked him, he didn't tell you that it was a blood cancer? He just
told me-
memed on you?
He did memed on me? What the fuck? He's a doctor.
Yeah, a doctor that would tell you you have fucking cancer. If you ask, what is this thing that's a blood cancer?
Number one, and I'm gonna be. This is very rude of me here.
Be rude.
This doctor doesn't speak very good English. That's why I don't see him anymore.
Was it
Oh my God. Okay. Like, oh yeah, I didn't understand my doctor because he doesn't speak great English.
Dr. Gupta?
Oh
No,
my,
Fuck.
oh my God. Oh my God, Buddha. Oh, that's like the perfect, that's literally the perfect person to say that.
see him anymore.
Was it Dr. Gupta?
No, I don't. I
Oh my God. I seriously love Buddha for that.
I don't think it was an Indian accent.
Wait,
I
hold
don't
on.
believe the
He
accent
doesn't speak good English. His English is so bad that you couldn't understand what he was like telling you enough, but you could hear him enough to hear polycythemia vera and Google
Yes,
it.
I
Without
made him
putting it on a
repeat
piece
it.
of
I made
paper.
him repeat it because I'm like, I don't understand what that is. And he goes, well, this is your red blood cell count is high. Your red blood, we have to do this. The red blood cell count is high. Okay.
But he,
then that's
but he
what we're
didn't tell you it was cancer. You asked him about it. He
We
didn't
have-
tell you it was cancer.
doing. No, it was.
Wait, let me rewind because I want to make sure I hear that right. If he said your red blood cell count is high, that means he's telling you you have high blood pressure, buddy.
Piece of
I made
paper?
him repeat it because I'm like, I don't understand what that is. And he goes, well, this is your red blood cell count is high. Your red blood, we have to do this. The red blood cell count is high. Okay.
But he,
then that's
but he
what we're
didn't tell you it was cancer. You asked him about it. He
We
didn't
have-
tell you it was cancer.
doing. No, it was
come on.
my primary doctor that used the word cancer. It's my
Uh-huh.
primary doctor.
So now we switch back. And now it's cancer again.
Who I'm very close with, by the way. We've seen each other for 12 years. I consider him a friend. He's a good guy.
Destiny,
He's probably
based on
watching.
everything that you know about this from Boogie's answers, do you think it's possible he still has cancer?
It's possible. Yeah, of course. It's even possible that
I'm putting X to doubt on that. I don't think he has cancer. I don't even think he has secondary polycythemia because earlier in the stream he was saying secondary polycythemia wasn't even listed on my records or the portal.
he actually does have polycythemia vera. It's possible. But if he did have it, I think it would be just through sheer luck or stupidity because he's misrepresented so much of the story up to this
So
point.
what do you think I have? What's your best guess? What have they been?
Possibly secondary polycythemia, but I'm putting X to doubt on it.
You have
What have I said
obesity.
last year treating?
Yeah, obesity, that's for sure.
Obesity.
Well, yeah, that is definitely one of the many things I have.
Pathological syndrome.
Well, I can't
there's-
understand that, but I'll
so
agree with it.
there's another word for secondary polycythemia. I don't know what it's called, but
I've never heard of
you've got a lot of red blood cells because you're taking testosterone, which causes an increase of red blood cells.
Yeah, I
You-
haven't taken that for over almost. We quit it for a year because we were afraid it was rising it. It wasn't. So after we found out that it wasn't changing anything, I went back on it, and I've been back on it now
Wait.
for 3.
He literally just says he hasn't been taking testosterone, but now he's back on it. Like, this is what I'm telling you, you guys. Like, he can't even keep his lies straight for like 2 seconds.
You
4
stopped it a year ago because it wasn't helping, but you said that the
No,
condition was improving.
We stopped it for a total of a year, and the numbers did not get much better. It did
When
not
did you-
go away.
When did you stop it?
So I went almost immediately, I guess. I think almost immediately. And then we were off it for a year, and then the numbers were not really changing very much. We didn't get down to like a safe level. So because the heart is a muscle, and testosterone helps your muscles heal themselves, and I have heart problems, he decided that it would be a good idea to go back on it. So I did.
Oh my God.
Okay. I don't know. I'm sure you might have stopped it and started it to check for the red blood.
Like, Boogie contradicts himself so many times in this conversation. It's absolutely insane.
Blood cell count, but I think that the exogenous hormones contribute to it. I think that the sleep apnea contributes to it because when your blood is deoxygenated, your
Well, according to
body
my-
will create more red blood cells.
I understand. But going to my sleep doctor, he said I probably don't even need a CPAP machine anymore since I've lost 200 pounds. But I still sleep with it just to be safe. And I'm also doing biphasic sleep. So I sleep in the bed for about 4 to 5 hours, sometimes 4 to 6. And then I do 2 or 3 hours of setting in my chair because it's good for sleep apnea. You can't. It's really hard to snore when you're reclined. So they recommend sleeping in a recliner, which I do now. I've done so many things that is supposed to improve these symptoms.
I don't even know if I don't know. I didn't even know that about sleep apnea.
I do them. I take the medication.
Why would you, if you don't have sleep apnea, why would you use a CPAP machine?
Because I don't want to die, man. I don't want to fucking die. And so why not take an extra step?
Are you one of these? Can I ask you a question? Do you think you're one of these weirdos that goes to the doctors like constantly
Yes, I think so.
and constantly thinks you have illnesses when you don't have them and gets over tested for everything?
That's hypochondriac. That's a hypochondriac. And no, I am certainly very ill. But beyond that, how could I not be? I'm a 400-pound, 50-year-old man.
I've seen you.
One that's not sick.
I've seen you, and Muta can back me up here. You've been extreme.
Dude, this is just so pathetic. Like, he's a 400-pound, 50-year-old man. He doesn't have his finances together. He's getting canceled on the internet. He can't even keep track of his medical records without, like, his brother interfering. Get your shit together, dude. If I were 50 years old and acting like this, I would be embarrassed.
Extremely suicidal, like extremely, for like years, like a couple years ago. Like every day you talked about it. You still went to doctor appointments. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Like I always thought that was weird.
I will be as genuine with the suicide stuff as I can. It's been 5 years since I've talked about it and since I felt that way. But the reason I went through that is twofold. Number one, when somebody's suicidal and they're talking about being suicidal, most of the time they don't really want to die. The people that just want to die, put a bullet in their head. I know. It's happened. People I love. So when you're talking about suicide, you're just trying to find hope, man. Suicide happens, and you can Google this, suicide happens when pain outweighs hope. And I was in a tremendous amount of pain. And I was losing hope that it was going to get better. So I tried to figure it out. But I kept going to the doctor because I was hopeful. I was hopeful that things would get better. If I knew that I was going to live to this, I'd still choose it too, by the way. I'm so glad I'm still alive. I'm so glad I made the right choice. I'm so glad I fucking
Can we stop the cringe impassioned speeches? Like,
thank you.
You still lie about everything. You lie about literally every single part of your life.
Oh,
You're going to continue to lie about almost everything.
Everything I just said was a lie, right? I wasn't suicidal, and now I am suicidal because I said I wasn't suicidal, so that's a lie. Right?
Somebody clipped that and put inspirational music to it. That was actually. No, I'm just saying there are probably people out there watching.
Okay, so this is a part where it gets to a dark turn, right? Boogie's trying to appeal to people that were suicidal and try and get and gain their compassion for whatever manipulation play. I don't know. He's trying to win people over. But then watch what he directly does right after this.
Watching this right now, who are struggling with suicidal impulses, and if you're one of them, fucking stick it out. That's all I'm trying to say.
You're not. Shut up. Oh my God. It's like, give me a fuck cancer. Give me a fuck cancer, guys. Give me a fuck suicide. My God. You were never suicidal. You love yourself way too much to ever kill yourself, okay? You're way too narcissistic. You would never be suicidal. You'd let the world burn to ashes around you before you even considered hurting yourself any more than... That was too mean. But no, yeah, like, Jesus.
Hey, I don't self-harm. I don't self-harm.
Whoa.
Okay, well, that was what my joke was going to...
Like, we're going to have another getting naked moment. Again,
maybe I was saying any more than stuffing your mouth full with a cheeseburger. Like, that's what I was going to say. But yeah, if you want to say, yeah.
This is self-harm, motherfucker. That's why people like to do this.
Dude, like, bro, overeating. Oh my God, you're so emo.
It's a form of self-harm, motherfucker.
It's not self-harm. It's a mental illness.
That's why we do it. If you see a
400-pound man, if you see a 400-pound woman, guess what? They do it because they're self-harming, because there's something wrong in their fucking brains. I'm not talking about if you're a little...
It's not self-harm. It's just a mental illness. Guys, you're just addicted to food.
A bit fat like Muta carrying around an extra 20 pounds or whatever. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that eat themselves to fucking death. We do it because something's wrong, dipshit. It's a form
I think what's happening, I think you do it because the food tastes really good and exercise sucks.
And that's one of the worst parts about it. I don't even like the taste of food anymore.
Honestly, bro.
If you don't like the taste of food, why drink diet? Why did you miss it? Instead of just drinking water?
Because it's a form of self-harm. Because I'm destroying
Oh my God, Mountain Dew is your knife. Okay, yeah, buddy.
You
my
drink
body.
Diet Mountain. You go to the store and you spend money on a
Yeah.
drink that you apparently don't like just to
Yes,
hurt yourself.
that
Have
hurt-
you tried-
yes!
You know, cutting
Yes!
is way cheaper, right?
Thank
Like
you!
one razor blade will last you a lifetime.
I used to cut. I used to cut.
I'm just
I
saying,
don't
like,
like it. And you're
Jesus Christ.
encouraging people to cut? Go
My
fuck
God.
yourself. I used
Bro,
to
what are we
cut.
talking
I
about
used
right
to
now?
cut.
I
I
can't
don't
taste
know.
anything,
You're
but I drink
encouraging people to
aspartame
cut.
soft
You're
drinks.
encouraging people to cut their
Jesus
fucking arms.
Christ.
Last I fucking heard, the guy who laughed at fucking Donald Trump's assassination attempt is telling people to cut their fucking arms. Go.
Bro, like everybody was laughing. Shut the fuck up. Stop morally grandstanding. Like, this is just so embarrassing for Boogie because it's just like, dude, you're the last person to even like should even be morally grandstanding over the memes of the Donald Trump assassination attempt.
Fuck yourself.
I'm just saying that it would be a lot
I'm just
cheaper
saying,
than
cut
wasting your money on
yourself. I'm just
Diet
saying, cut
Dr.
yourself.
Mountain
I'm
Dew,
just saying
whatever
you
the
should
fuck.
slice your fucking
Mountain
arms
Dew.
open. Oh, you want to see that? Hold on. Okay, I'll do it. Give me 30 seconds.
No.
Holy
wait,
shit, the
whoa,
next
what is he
era of
doing?
Boogie
Don't-
self-harm.
Oh, God.
No, he's waiting for you to tell him to stop. That's what he's doing. He's waiting.
Well, I'm falling for it. He better not do nothing fucking stupid.
He's gonna come back with the razor. He's gonna hold it up, and he's gonna.
I
This
can't.
is like the yeah. Sorry.
I can't
Well, the
believe
only
we
thing-
discovered in this stream that he literally fucking Googled it. No one said the word cancer before he rushed and made that video.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that.
Dude, like he was excited as fuck. He was like, he comes home. He's like, you know that episode of South Park where like fucking Cartman's like, I've got golden dick. He's like,
Okay, so this is the part where I'm going to pause and we're going to switch to something different because Boogie brings a knife in, right? And he holds up what he's going to do is like try and hold up his wrist and be like, you want me to do it, right? So there is a post that so what happened after Boogie grabbed the knife and was being like, you want me to do it? Keemstar was like, okay, I'm hanging up, and he hung up. But when Keemstar hung up, Boogie stayed in the call with Destiny and Muta, and this is the conversation that took place after what happened. Oh my God, dead air.
What else do you lie about? Is your real
guess
name not even Boogie?
Yeah,
I think it has to be the.
That's a nick.
So he's completely fine, didn't even want to self-harm at all. At all. That was just 100% suicide baiting. After seriously virtue signaling over suicide and telling people that if you are suicidal, stick it through, he literally just suicide baited after saying that.
Nickname.
You're this socially adept at this. There's no way you can have that social cue.
It's a nickname, obviously. Is your real name Destiny?
Only when I'm stripping.
Liar. Good show.
Okay,
That's
have
fine.
fun, guys. Good luck.
So he said good show. He literally just 100% suicide baited. 100%. It's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Boogie, no. Don't come back, please. Bye. You suck. You totally suck. Don't come back ever.